Waiting for others to join, let's go ahead and talk about my new Captain Glenn. I mentioned her in some other videos before, but she's just sitting here, so I figured what the heck, might as well show her off. What's cool about this Captain Glenn is she has two of the same armbands, which makes it kind of cool because normally this is actually two left arms on a different figure. So I did some swapping around, made it work, and I think she came out pretty cool. My other Captain Glenn has her bare arms all the way up. But this one right here has, you know, just from the shoulder down, kind of a fun Captain Glenn. Later on, I'll have a voting thing for you guys to choose which Captain Glenn you like better, either this one or my other one. But let's go ahead and do my sound check on here. Sound check. All right, that sound seems to be working. That's great. So let's go ahead and bust open the She-Hulk. She-Hulk. Now, again, as you guys know, I'm in the middle of cleaning my room, and so I'm trying to get these figures that I have sitting around that's going to be reviews on for a while, and I have not had a chance to get to. So I'm just going to kind of go through and make a bunch of short, quick videos so I can get this place clean, so I can show you guys the Brave Star town. That's going to be really cool to see, the whole Brave Star setup. So I actually got one steel mint in the package that I'm going to open up real quick here, probably this weekend. So you can see there's a picture of She-Hulk right there. She looks massively impressive there. One thing that does bother me about this figure is how ripped the jeans are. They're a little more ripped than I would like. And I did see someone online selling some more jeans that I may pick up and get for this She-Hulk. They're cloth, but I think it would just look better because her jeans are just ripped a little bit too much. I don't know why they didn't go with the Hulk aesthetic for the jeans, because you can see how the Hulk's jeans or pants are ripped. It's not all these slits up her leg, which I know that's kind of the style nowadays for a lot of women's clothes, to have the jeans ripped like that and cut. But anyway, there she is, She-Hulk. Let's go and get my extra light on. And feel free to comment while we're going through this, you guys, and ask any questions if you have any. So first thing we have is some directions in here, and basically it's like before, just a bunch of warnings that tell you, hey, small parts, don't choke on them, not for kids under 3. We go and toss those in the garbage, and let's go ahead and pull her out. Check for rubber bands, no rubber bands, just like we saw with Fist. So we'll just pop her right out of there, and there she is. Now she does come with an alternate angry head. But it's funny, I like the angry head hair, but I like this face better. I almost kind of wish I could meld the two together and use the messy wind-blown hair with this face. But I do like the way the hair goes in the front, kind of that same look we see with Wonder Woman quite often. She also comes with extra hands too, so you can take and have an open hand and a closed hand, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and break down her articulation. So first off, she has ankle articulation, it looks like. That works really well. And it rotates on the front there. She has double knees for double joints, so you can really bend that knee to do some really cool effects with the kicks and stuff. She has a thigh cut, and of course the regular cut across the front, and she can kick forward, which is why I didn't like that one Spider-Man that one time, because he did not have the forward kick on there. Her waist does not turn, but it does turn right underneath her chest, and it also has some wobble movement like we want as well. She has some shoulder movement, a bicep cut, and her elbow bends as well, but she's got this weird little notch thing going on. I'm not sure what that's all about when they designed this. It looks almost like, no, I thought maybe it was some kind of weird double jointed thing, but it's not. That's just so weird the way they have that. Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take and heat this up and pull it out and sand that little bit right down there on top, just so that it doesn't look so bizarre. I think it's because when her arm's straight, it'll show that muscle right there, but if her arm's bent at all, it just has a really weird aesthetic there. So that is going to be fixed. All right, her head goes up and down as well. I can see the joint there. There we go. So she can look at her belly button, do that belly button gazing. Oh, woe is me. So there you go. I guess it's for looking down at some of the smaller characters. Hey, what are you doing down there? Anyway, let's go and compare it to the size of some other characters in the lines. So here is Mary Jane. You can see what she looks like next to her. And I thought you can see the size difference. But Mary Jane's sometimes supposed to be shorter anyway, I believe. So I went ahead and grabbed Silver Surfer so we can get another size comparison next to the Chrome Lad, the Silver Surfer. Actually, the way he's standing looks like that guy from Powder. Stand up straight, man. There we go. And you can see what she looks like. So she actually is head and shoulders above the Silver Surfer. And that is awesome because, you know, you want the She-Hulk to be big. I think the last release, if I'm not mistaken, was like the same size as all the regular figures. So it wasn't like she was bigger or anything. So way cooler. Oh, Silver Surfer. I remember when the Silver Surfer cartoon came out. I was so excited. We watched it with my kids. It was the coolest thing. Just waiting for that. Nolan Rad. All right, let's go and compare her next to the Hulk. Now this is the Hulk from the 2-pack that comes with Wolverine. And, you know, I think the sizing is pretty good. I kind of like how that looks. Let's compare it with the other Hulk that came out just recently. Boom, boom, boom. And, you know, that actually kind of works too. Whoop. He's so big his head's out of the picture. There we go. All right. So you can see how she looks. Now, of course, you guys know I'm going to use her next to my classics figures. That's why I pulled out Captain Glenn. And she is a little taller than Captain Glenn, which I'm glad that she's taller, because I would not like if she was the same height as the classics figures. So granted, she's not monstrous like she should be next to a normal human, but I'm glad that she is a little bit taller than the other figures. And all the figures also are wearing heels, and she is not. She's flat-footed. So if you were to prop her up on some heels, she would actually be a little bit taller, even still. Now, not that I'm going to make heels for her, but you can see if she was on heels like they are, she'd be almost a full inch taller. So there you go. Yes, Dinarida, she is really a great looking figure. Much better than the last one that was released that I opted not to buy, the one with the dark green and the weird veins and everything else. This is the right color. I'm not even sure why they released that one that was just so wrong on the coloring and sizing and everything else. All right, I'm really happy with her. I've wanted a good She-Hulk for a long time. In fact, I've actually have gotten She-Hulks that just look awful. It's like there's some glue or something right up on her forehead. I wonder if her hair's misaligned or something. So there we go. Nice. All right. So I guess I could swap her hair out and give her our head out and give her the angry She-Hulk. Let's see how easy it is to swap her head out. That's not too bad. Angry. Bum, bum, bum. You are going down, Freddie Brown. You know what? Let's give her an open hand. I'm going to have her right hand open and keep her left hand fisted. That way she can come across the left hook. Oop. Now I'm going to be losing these hands, aren't I? Let's see how easy they swap out. And they swap out pretty easily. So now she can then come across. So cool. So I'm really happy with She-Hulk. Like I said, I've wanted a good She-Hulk figure for a really long time, and we finally got one. I might keep the angry face on her just because I really like the hair so much better, and she doesn't have that shiny line across the top of her head either. So even though this head is nice, it's really cool. It's just I'm gonna stay with the angry head. That's funny. Look at the eyes difference. Her actual shape of her face is different too when she's more angry. I wonder if it actually represents a different comic version of her. If you guys know in the comments, listen, is her head the same as a regular 6-inch figure, or is it bigger? It's quite a bit bigger. You could see that right here between these two, the size difference in her head. So her head is actually bigger. This head does look a little smaller though. So it's still a little bigger than the 6-inch, but it's smaller than the other head. Let's see if the peg is the same size. There you go. So it looks like for the Hasbro, the peg is the same size, so that's cool. Not that you want to make a green-black cat, but in case you wanted to, that's how you do it. All right. So I might be opening some of the figures tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure, just to try to get my stuff cleaned up in here. And I can put her with my Spider-Man figures because, of course, she has to stay next to the Hulk because she's the Hulk's cousin. I hope they make a good She-Hulk movie or TV series. That'd be awesome. All right, this is no more comments, no more questions. I'm going to go ahead and cut this feed. You guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. And I'll see you guys soon on this channel. Bye now.